It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pesto Pod. My name is Julia Leahy. You might know me on TikTok as More Pesto, Please. Today, I am joined with the lovely Riley Rambo. Riley has so graciously joined me.
I made a journey. It was a sea, land, and air journey to get here, but
right.
I made the trip.
You lost your Metro North virginity.
I did. It was actually, fun fact, speaking of virginity, this is my podcast virginity. I've never done one before.
Oh my God, welcome.
You're taking my V card.
Welcome.
How do you feel?
I feel enlightened. We also have our little rosé because here's the thing. We were planning on going back to what I consider the golden age of the internet. And that is when every celebrity, every YouTuber would do Edward 40 hands.
Yeah, the tape, everything.
The duct tape. But we decided that getting absolutely pissed drunk on a Tuesday might not be the smartest thing.
Well, I mean, I was down for it because, it's 1:30 and I'm ready to start drinking. But
right.
Obligations take
and
over.
I don't know, just the day, like exiting this apartment in the daylight and being drunk is not something I was mentally prepared for. So I said, let's be tasteful city girls and just have a little
one glass,
a little bubbly. Slancha.
This episode is sponsored by
the bodega on the corner of my neighborhood. Do you want to describe your life?
Oh my God, it's so underwhelming.
It all started
so,
when I was a poor
21
child.
years ago. Actually, I'm 22, so I just lied.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling lies already.
Okay, great.
I'm glad that's allowed.
Fibbage.
I am just a little old girl from Arizona.
Little old hag.
Yeah, a little old hag.
Little piggy.
Yeah, that's the whole story. I'm one of the three piglets. Guess which one?
Grumpy. I don't know.
I love mixing fairy tales.
Just a little fairy tale mix up. And so I start the Pesto Pod with the Pestory of the week.
I love that.
I'm
familiar.
Oh, I'm glad that you read up on the lore. Basically, I just want to know the whackassery that has taken place in your life as of late.
Yeah, so I was, on my 20-minute journey here, I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about. Nothing crazy's really happened to me. I was eating, I'm going to tell too, because I'm just, I want to eat the time.
Please.
I was eating at a Chipotle before I got here because I go to Chipotle, literally 4 times a week.
What's your order?
It's so basic. I get a bowl with a tortilla on the side. I get double white rice, because, hello. And then,
Get real.
Steak.
Lock the fuck in.
I get steak.
Okay.
I pay the extra 75 cents for that, babe. Yeah.
The steak is 75
It's
cents?
compared to the chicken. It's fucking rip off.
That's highway
my
robbery.
ass, literally.
Yeah. Well, they are eating your ass when you're done and you go shit at
That's
bricks.
my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to blow that bathroom up when we're done.
Not my little fucking bathroom. Do you see the size of my apartment? It's gonna waft over.
Okay,
here.
I got the email and it was my little ass apartment. I'm like, this apartment's bigger than mine.
Really?
Yeah.
What neighborhood?
Well, I live in Manhattan, so
I know. You're Union Square area.
I'm Union Square.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have roommates?
Tiny. I have one. Yeah. He's scary.
This is gonna. He's gonna see. Which I need to edit that out.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna see it. I don't think he has any of my socials. I found him on Craigslist.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I met him and he was like, hey.
Why would you not try Facebook before Craigslist?
I did. Nobody wanted me.
Oh, they said
it was. Literally, it was bad. Anyway, so I was at Chipotle. So I'm at Chipotle and I need to go to the bathroom, and this guy whips the door open and he's gushing blood out of his nose, and he's like, if you're gonna take a shit, I probably wouldn't go in there. And I was like, what?
Are you today this happened?
I swear on my life I couldn't make that up if I wanted to. He was like,
was the blood coming from his nose?
It was coming from his nose.
Okay, I didn't know if maybe he did a smear action.
Well, I mean, he could have. But he was
all we know.
I used all the toilet paper. And I was like, on your nose? Because it's still coming out, babe.
What are we doing first aid in the Chipotle bathroom for?
No, I don't know. I was seek hospitalization. Seek help.
Seek hospital.
Literally.
Mount Sinai, right up the corner.
So yeah, my second story is in New York, there's no public restrooms.
Right.
At all.
Yeah. Have you ever... Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No, please do.
Have you ever been walking down the street of this godforsaken city, asshole absolutely clenched to God?
That's my story.
Oh, okay.
You're predicting me. No, so like if you go into like a Target or something here, like there are no bathrooms. Like that's like how it works. Like for anybody that doesn't know, like it's just not a thing. So
and a lot of the restaurants make you be a customer. Like Starbucks is like, where's your coffee?
Yeah, you need like a code to get into fucking Chipotle, like to shit. Like Jesus. So I was walking home, and my friend who lives in the West Village, I was walking her home, and I like turn around, I start walking back, maybe 3 minutes later, and I'm like, oh, there's a party going on. Yeah, like something's brewing in there. I had a parasite in my stomach.
Witch's brew. The witch's brew.
The witch's brew was going on in my stomach. So when I get in those situations, I lose all sense of reason. Like
I don't know. I literally, this is my 3rd episode of this stupid podcast, and every single episode I've talked about having to shit. Every single one. Because it's such a constant in my life.
It's a prevalent topic. So I get cold sweats immediately.
Yeah.
I'm immediately sweating. It's a 45-minute walk to my apartment because I live in the middle of nowhere. So it's a 45-minute walk to my apartment, and I am literally like trotting. Like I look like the gayest fairy.
Galloping.
Like, like move, bitch. Like you ever seen that? You ever seen White Chicks? Yeah, when he like pushes the girl. Yeah, that was fully me. So
he's lactose intolerant, right? Isn't
he's,
that the lore?
He's quiche. Yeah. So I make it to my apartment bravely. Like I don't know how I got there. I was levitating to my apartment. I get in. You ever taken a shit so intense that you end up naked?
Wait.
Completely nude.
Okay, personally no, because I've,
you're
yiddies.
classy. Yeah.
Well, and then I would just be like full like dangling, hanging yiddies in the public restroom,
right.
And I don't know if I'm like ready for that quite yet. But I have a really close friend of mine, family friend, who until like he was like 20 years old, did not know that you don't take off all your clothes to shit, and he thought like the hooks on the back of like bathroom stalls were for like your shirt and tie when you're at the office and you have to take a dunk.
Wait, like in public would get fully nude?
Yes, and he found it out because one day he was at like a restaurant with his family, and they were like about to leave, and he's like, oh, I should go to the bathroom, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to like get my suit back on. He's at like a fancy restaurant to get his suit back on, and his mom was like, what the fuck do you mean get your suit back on? Why are you taking your suit off to shit? And that's literally how he discovered it.
Wait,
and then we were like, do you still do that? And he was like, sometimes when I'm home, because that's like how I grew up, and that's where I'm most comfortable.
Taking it back to his roots.
Going back to the roots and getting absolutely nude.
Fully nude.
For
the middle of the day.
shite.
I'm confused though, because if his mom didn't know that was happening, who taught him that?
I don't know.
Who was the one that gave him that
don't know. I didn't ask like the mechanics.
You didn't want to get too far into it.
I heard it and I absorbed it and I said, okay.
I'm taking this with me to the grave.
I didn't though. I've told everyone I know.
And now it's on the internet forever.
It's okay. I didn't say his name.
He's fine.
He's literally fine. He willingly told me that information.
And he probably should have not.
Terrible.
What's your pest story of the week?
My pest story of the week is simply that I went to the ICCAs this weekend with my acapella group that stands for the International Championship of Collegiate Acapella.
Oh my God.
That's
the gayest thing I've ever heard.
It's the competition that happens in the first like 5 minutes of Pitch Perfect. Like that's where they are. Yeah. Elizabeth Banks is like, welcome to the ICCA, and that's where I was.
Got it.
Right.
Was she there?
Lizzie girl? I didn't see Liz, but
Liz.
I looked for her. We were on the train home, and we literally looked so disheveled. Like we looked like a group of like children of the corn. It was so jarring. And we were coming home, and my friend Gracie, who I'd love to get her on the podcast one of these days because she's like so brilliant in the mind, but she was talking about old people and how she like doesn't support old people, but she was just calling them olds. And she was like, I don't fuck with olds. I think olds are like just like tainted for society. And we are so delirious and tired that we were just like, yeah, fuck old people, like fuck the olds, fuck the elderly. And like I don't even know what, but this poor woman next to us was like probably like 70 years old, and we were like, old, fuck the olds, old people, like let's like there should be a cutoff. No. It's a bit. It was totally a bit. And this poor woman just gets up, and she had her whole like bike with her. And she just she took the effort to get up, pick up her bike, and looked at us and walked away. Yeah, because the
ageism was too hot. Like she was
we cursed her whole generation.
Well, look at what they left us with.
Look at what they left us with. Like, truthfully,
not our fault.
But we did. My group placed 4th
Oh my god!
at the
How many teams were there
ICCAs.
for?
I don't want to tell you. There were 9.
Oh my god, that's better than half.
Yeah, and we won best solo and best arrangement. Like of
Did you
music.
have the solo?
No, I didn't. The arrangement that we won for though, I wrote the first draft of it, so I like.
You wrote it?
Music. Well, I didn't write the song.
Oh.
Like the notes.
Oh. I just got
okay, well.
yeah. Hey guys,
We're
this
done.
is my podcast now. I'm taking over.
And I think that the ICCAs were rigged. I think we were so good. We were so hot. We were by far the hottest group there.
You want to look into the camera and tell the judges?
Yeah. No. Rigged.
They were probably old
and there's
people.
one of them that
they probably heard you.
They
They probably heard you.
Most of them were olds, but one of them was a young, and she was the one that roasted us the hardest. And I know that you know who you are, and I hope that you choke respectfully.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
We were wearing like mesh and lace and leather,
Like
and,
matching outfits.
Yeah. Well, not match. Like coordinating.
Yeah.
We
Color palette?
Yeah. All black, sexy spy
Oh, I can see the vision.
was the vision.
Wait, speaking of Spy, I work at a restaurant. The mom from Spy Kids came into my restaurant. I have met. I mean, like working
Who's,
out.
wait,
I don't know what
I
her
would know
name
her if I
is.
saw her, but I have no idea. What her
Yo,
name is.
I literally freaked the fuck out. I didn't know if it was her, and I forgot her name. So I looked her name up on Google, and then when she handed me her card, of course, I like peeped her name.
Is she the one who like fights those thumbs?
Yeah, bro. I was losing my shit. That's the only celebrity I've ever been like, my taint is like without itself right now. Like,
really, the mom from Spy Kids?
yes, you would think like fucking Omar Apollo came in the other day, and I was literally like, get out. Like I was like, I don't care.
Excuse me. Yeah, the mom really.
It was a
Mrs.
big
Spy
deal for
Kid?
me. It was a really big deal for Mrs. Spy.
Let's get into the topic that we
Please.
want to discuss, and that is the golden age of YouTube, 2013.
It was the best time of my life.
You're 22.
So I'm 22.
Okay,
yeah.
so we are. I'm 21, but I'm gonna be 22. So
Oh
we're
my God,
the same.
I'm older than you. I never meet people that I'm older than. I'm always a baby.
What about every single child?
I don't count them. They're not people.
I've never seen them before.
They're not real.
So we grew up with the same
Generation,
the
yeah.
same YouTube though.
Yeah,
Like,
experience.
Were you a YouTube kid?
Yeah. Oh, I was
Were you bullied?
in that shit. Was I who?
Bullied?
Bullied?
Yeah.
Like for being ugly?
Or for being ugly, fat, greasy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge queer, so like, yeah, I like pranced around
because
and, like,
I
was fat. So
because I was like a chunky kid, and
Same.
so like I feel like I was way deeper into the YouTube than like hot kids were.
okay, got you.
Hot
Yeah,
kids. Edit out hot
the hot
kids.
13-year-olds.
Yeah, no, because when I like. You know what I mean though, because like I was alone, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch my YouTube
tube.
friends.
I'm just gonna watch my tube.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was big into the tube. Like, I would wait, like, because people did weekly videos. Like,
Yeah.
I would have that shit on schedule. Like, I would go home gassy,
Yeah.
fat, and I would go fuck.
Gassy, sassy, fat.
Exactly. That should be my Tinder bio. Honestly, gassy, sassy, and fat.
and proud. Who were your like?
So I was a big Miranda Sings girl.
Oh, do you know that I've met her?
Oh, how
Twice.
was it? You sounded so British. Did you know that I
Do you
met
know?
her?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Do you know that I've met her? Love, we've literally snogged. We haven't.
Miranda?
No, I've met her twice. I met her once when I was 11.
In character, in drag, or out of?
One of each.
Mm.
Once when I was 11, I went to her show. I spent good money to go to her show. And I dressed up
How
like
much
her.
was it? Do you remember?
This was like before she was huge.
Mm.
I want to say like maybe like $70.
That's not that bad.
No, I would pay that now.
I would literally pay
with
it now.
with my paycheck that I don't
That's
get.
the whole paycheck, though.
yeah, the paycheck that I've never received.
Exactly.
And then once I met her, she was in Waitress.
Oh my God,
and I
cool. That's
stage
cool. Though.
doored. Yeah, and this was my freshman year of college, so this is like almost like 5-6 years later. Wait, what is math? Okay, like maybe almost 10 years later. And I saw
Like,
her,
wait, how old
and
are you?
I showed her the picture of us from when I was 11, and she was like, "Holy shit, you gave me a banana," because I gave her a banana, and I was like,
She remembered that?
me, yeah.
That's legit. She seems
Yeah.
so nice.
I think she's super nice.
yeah. I would be into meeting her.
Oh
I'd be
my
into
God,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's also like super pretty.
Well, yeah, she's gorgeous.
I
mean,
saw her when she was in that show. She had just had her first baby.
Mm-hmm.
Also, her having a baby was like a cultural reset for me.
Could remember the day it came out.
And she had just had that baby, and she was like up there singing, dancing. Came out in like a little crop top, and I was like, fuck you.
Like fully loose, and she's like, I'm ready to perform.
No, she was so gorgine, and like the baby was fresh, and she looked like that. I was like, get
Do
out.
you think
here.
the baby was there?
No.
Damn.
I'd like to think not.
I did a full presentation as Miranda Sings. Like I dressed up as her, like with like the lipstick, and like
For
I wore like
school?
it was just for my for school. It's just my own enjoyment. No, it was fully for school, like an English project. I don't know what the fuck we were learning in English, but
And you dressed up?
yeah, and I walked through the halls in Miranda's, and then everybody was like, "You're so gay," and I'd be like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, pussy. Like, what, girl? Please.
You dressed up in
Yeah, I was
school?
I did drag before drag was like.
You did?
Drag.
Oh my god, RuPaul should be calling you.
I am RuPaul.
I am RuPaul. RuPaul Rambo.
RuPaul Rambo. No, she was I think she was my number one girl. Like she was my.
I loved her like before she was big too, and she would like go under her Christmas tree and like do her little hauls.
Oh.
She was like in the dark.
Yeah.
The lighting and the editing was like absolute shit.
It was
That
the
was
worst.
when it was
filmed
like
like
at
on
its
her
prime.
Mac. Like
yeah,
it was the best.
on her iPad.
Yeah.
That was absolutely when it was on its prime. Now
Yeah.
she has a human child.
Didn't she have two?
3.
She's a throuple going on. A throuple of kids.
I don't know. I wonder how long she'll keep it up.
Pregnancy?
No.
Keeping the kids. She's gonna send them
I
off to
wonder how
Guatemala.
long she'll keep the kids before she sends them away.
Right.
No, the shtick, the Miranda.
Oh.
She's a mother of 3.
Well, I thought that after
The child.
no, I thought. Well, I guess because they're kind of coinciding, but I thought after Broadway she'd be done, or wherever the fuck she was doing on stage. What was she doing?
Broadway.
Wait,
No,
yeah,
she was Broadway.
I thought she'd be done. Nope. Put that mask right back on, girl.
No.
So did you find Miranda Sings first, or did you find Colleen first?
Miranda.
So I found Miranda, and then when I found out that was her, I literally was like jaw agape. Like I was like, "Excuse me," because I didn't know it was like a bit.
Oh, you thought
Well,
it was a real
I knew it was a bit, but I thought that I didn't know she had her own
she was
channel.
like revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hannah Montana.
Someone out there is Miranda, but no one knows.
Nobody knows.
No, she actually. When I think about it now, I think she's like such a smart.
She's a genius.
Businesswoman.
She's a genius.
Yeah, but I went through a phase though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my literal god.
All my friends, we would always do
Eat
it.
out.
What the heck?
What the even heck are you doing?
Yeah, like it would.
Pussy. Do you know what she would like read your comments?
Yeah.
It was like pussy.
Yeah. She's the best.
Pussy. I love her.
Yeah, she was a big part of my childhood.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm so fucked.
I think every Miranda Sings kid is fucked
Yeah.
now. So
Or they just have
Colleen.
really great comedic timing.
or they're like absolute geniuses, getting their own bag,
And
pretending to be someone they're not.
dun, dun, dun.
I watched a lot of. I don't know if you ever like went over to this like side. I watched so much. Hannah Hart, Grace Helbig, Mamrie Hart.
Yes.
The
Especially
trio.
when them three did it together, it was like the crossover episode of Sweet Life of
So
Zack and Cody.
Fucking funny, and I still watch them now.
I
like
still
their
do
old
too.
ones.
Yeah.
When
I
I'm
go
doing
back.
my makeup,
Yeah.
I watch My Drunk Pumpkin.
All the time. Or like I also just like loved the challenges whenever they would do like the fucking smoothie challenge or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that was really my like peak YouTube when I was like eating dog food out of a can. I was like, this is so funny.
Yeah, well, we were the target audience and we fell for it.
And I still enjoy them. Like I've watched them recently and I was like,
No,
this is
Mamrie
great
Hart-
contact.
Mamrie Hart-
Contact? Content.
Uh,
I'm drunk. Just kidding.
It's the bubbly.
Mhm.
Mamrie Hart, I think, is like one of the funniest humans to
Yeah.
ever walk the earth.
Yeah.
And when I like first signed on to like get paid for TikTok, my manager was like, "Who's like your like career goals?" And I was like, "Mamrie Hart. I want to be her."
Mamrie Hart, if you're listening,
I know I love Mamrie
Please.
Hart. I love her.
please give us something.
She's so fucking funny.
yeah, no,
She's so
she's
funny.
like
She has no shame. She talks about shit in her pants all the time.
and look
what?
at us.
And look at us. Look at us. Hey,
I will
look at
say
us.
those early years, like those people that really made it big on YouTube during that time, all of them are literal geniuses. Like
They're geniuses. And like some of them aren't doing much now, but I don't think they need to. I think they made
no,
bank.
I think look at Tyler Oakley. Tyler Oakley was like literally the biggest person in the entire world. He was
That's such a good one.
he
Tyler Oakley.
was the guy. And
I had his
mean,
merch.
I had his merch too. I wonder if it would still fit me. Actually, it probably would fit me better now.
I bought his book that was called Binge, which is really a premonition
Really, yeah,
for where we are now.
Yeah. I also had his book. I had his book. I had Jen X Pen. I think that's her name. She made a book.
Yes.
I had a couple books.
I know her. I don't know why I know her, but
I know
I
her.
watched her.
I know her.
And I remember when Shane Dawson was dating a woman.
Trigger warning, Shane Dawson topic.
Trigger warning, Shane Dawson. Oh, who's your favorite canceled YouTuber?
Oh, well, I was unfortunately a big fan of Shane Dawson.
Yeah, I think I watched him when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
Which is probably really jarring.
So concerning. Like, my parents really had no idea what I was watching.
I
like,
will
at all.
say that I watched him a lot because I really liked Joey Graceffa.
Well, yeah, he was my girl.
And
Joey Graceffa was why I'm gay.
I remember when he came out and I was like, oh, was he not out? were we all not?
How dare you
were we all
assume
in
somebody's
on
like
it? I'm sorry. He's like the blueprint.
Yeah, no.
But he is really a gorgeous specimen.
He is.
Even for the ladies out there, he is so hot.
Yeah, I think I had so many of his mannerisms growing up. Just be like, I would just talk like him all the time.
I could see that even now.
Yeah, okay, well. But,
Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, him, Tyler Oakley, Miranda Sings for me were like my big three of like astrology. That was my big three.
Tyler's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I really also liked when Tyler would collab with the Brits.
Oh, like Zoella.
Zoella.
What's his name? Alfie.
I think they're married.
They're married. Yeah.
I wonder if they have a child.
Also,
I bet they do.
Smash or Pass. I would literally fuck the brains out of Alfie.
There's not
to
a lot
this
of people
day.
I wouldn't fuck.
And well,
on
low.
YouTube.
Sorry.
On YouTube. Not in the universe.
Oh my god, that Bodega Man needs to watch his back.
Amud. That's his name.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Amud.
You know him by name?
Yeah.
I
love
gave
Amud,
him
though. He always gives me free honey mustard.
Damn.
Yeah.
75 cents normally.
No, I know. Oh, you're telling me.
Please. I've been around.
And I go and I lick that shit
How many sauces can you eat if you're getting like chicken tenders or so? Are you vegan?
I'm not vegan.
Okay.
I'm actually, this is like a little embarrassing. I'm a light saucer. I know. I'm sorry.
That is embarrassing.
I just like the subtlety of the flavor. Mm-hmm. I'm not like a shot.
No, if I could like
ski girl.
stick my fucking dick inside of like a thing of ranch, I would for sure.
I don't like ranch.
Fat didn't like ranch, and you watched YouTube.
Fuck you. So did you. Okay. Fat watched YouTube and drinking ranch. Tell me.
Yeah.
No, and I also don't like buffalo sauce, and that always bites me in the ass. I'm from up there.
Is it because of the heat?
Yeah. I'm a whip.
Okay.
I'm a loser. Back to the topic.
I forgot
what the topic was too. The Brits.
Oh, the Brits.
I always liked that Zoe and Tyler would do the Disney challenge because not only was I fat, not liking sauce and watching YouTube, kid. I was a Disney theater crossover kid.
I was a theater kid, but I was never a Disney kid. But
really?
I saw your last pod saying that you think that Disney adults like deserve rights. Did you want to expand on that?
And what exactly did you mean by that?
Yeah, did you want to expand on that?
Yeah, I do think Disney adults deserve rights. And I don't have a lot to say about it.
Well, I just don't even think that women should have the right to vote. So.
Right, no. Yeah, women, children.
Gay people. Specifically.
Yeah, you're so lucky to be in this room right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
You're gonna start the rumor on the internet that I'm homophobic. Please let me have a minute.
Well, for a second I thought you were a gay person.
Okay. I get that constantly.
It's the beanie.
I not to stereotype. I've been told I dress very LGBTQ. And people often assume that I'm gay. I enjoy penis, preferably.
Unfortunately.
But I admire like a very pretty girl.
I do too. I want to be a pretty girl all the time.
Yeah, you are a pretty girl. Joey Graceffa.
God, this is why I came here. What else? What other compliments do you have to say about me?
I know. Should we have a compliment
just go
circle?
down? Yeah, I'm like, what about my hair?
I want to have a roast.
Let's
do a roast.
We should do a roast.
Host a roast.
It'd be so good.
We should rent out a venue and host.
Do you think you could like write like roast jokes though? Like really well written.
I
roast
absolutely
jokes?
could. My roommates and I are so fucking mean to each other. It's hilarious. If someone put a camera in here, they think we were like in an abusive relationship. Because I walk in and I'm like, hey, ugly, fat, greasy pig cunt. and we're so absolutely terrible to each other. And then we use each other's like insecurities against. Like they're like, oh, like you're looking really fat today. And I'll be like, how's the trauma healing? Like
you talked to your dad today?
Mean about it. Yeah. I've tried to get better at my empathy. And like my roommate will be like upset about something and I'll be like, I understand that you're sad.
I recognize that you're upset.
As an empath, I sense that you are feeling emotions. I'm so bad at it, though. I try really hard, though, because I appreciate it when people are nice to me.
I do, too.
Sad.
Yeah.
But
Are you a big crier? You cry a lot?
I'm like, if you ask my mother, she'd be like, yeah, you need to literally stop crying for 5 seconds. Because I call her crying constantly.
Yeah.
constantly about like the subway's not running, and she's like, I am 6 hours away.
Okay, well that's valid though. That's a valid reason to cry.
Oh my god, I cry over transportation at least once.
More
a
than
week.
anything else.
At least
more
once
than
a week.
anything else.
And you know what I've been crying about a lot lately? This is super off topic
Tell me.
too. You know how many times I've been in this fucking godforsaken city and I've stepped in shit?
No,
I don't know if it's dog or human.
No, it's very likely a human. I would say.
And I go, this is the worst place to live in the world.
It is.
And then I cry.
It's literal dog shit.
It's
literal dog shit. No, I've stepped in a couple piles of shit too, and every single time
I've been where you
back
are.
in my day. Hey, as an empath,
Been there, done that.
As an empath, I've stepped in a couple piles of shit myself.
Yeah.
I never know
Step
how
in
to
one
act.
right now.
All right.
No, I cry and I call my mom and I'm like,
Did it actually make you cry?
Yes, my shoes, and then I'm like late to wherever I'm going. I stink.
Well, you stink before you even got there.
Yeah, I told this on my TikTok, so it's not even like a news story. But I stepped in dog shit, and then I had like 8 minutes before my class, so I ran back up here because it was like right outside my apartment. And I tried to shower it off, but the hot water like unleashed a whole nother level of stench. I think like it like loosened it up.
No.
And I was a good thing I was in my bathroom in my shower because I was like, ugh!
Did you
like,
throw up?
Yeah, I was dry heaving, like
Oh
trying
my
to clean my
God.
shoes, humiliated.
That's so real though.
Yeah, and sometimes I get really bad like seasonal depression in this city.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
Really?
In the summertime, I'm like a hermit. Like nobody speak to me. The sun makes me really nauseous. Yeah, the sun makes me like nosh.
What's wrong with you?
I sparkle in the sun. I'm a vampire. They got that bit from me. That's
Yeah,
what Twilight ripped me off.
Yeah, you're Edward Cullen.
Yeah, I look just like him. Somebody, wait, actually,
Pale,
somebody came,
pasty.
exactly. No, exactly. Somebody came into my work.
Transparent.
Somebody came into my work. They were like, "You look like the actor from Twilight." I was like, "Robert
You should
Pattinson."
have said, "I am the actor from
I
Twilight." And then they would
absolutely
have
should
taken
have.
a picture with
No,
you.
I was like, "How about you whip your fucking dick out for that compliment?" That's the best thing anybody's ever told me.
Yeah, that's so nice.
It was so nice. I was like, and it was right after he was in Batman, so I was feeling like God.
Oh yeah.
Anybody ever told you look
no,
like Robert Pattinson?
I absolutely no one's ever told me I look like Robert Pattinson. Do you have a celebrity doppelganger other than him?
People tell me I look like, when I was like doing TikTok like really a lot, people would always tell me I looked like Jacob Elordi, which I thought was wrong.
The Euphoria guy?
Yeah, the big one.
The big giant.
Yeah,
he's
the
gay.
big
gay
fucking
giant.
nasty looking curly. No, he's so
Yeah.
hot too. But
He's
I don't
hot.
get that either. I don't see that.
Maybe.
And a couple times, I honestly think it's just because I'm just a white boy. I've gotten Timothy Chalamet like
I was
6
gonna
times,
say
and I'm like,
Timothée Chalamet.
I love the
I
compliment,
was
but I'm
waiting
like,
for you to say Timothée
I don't think I
Chalamet.
look like Timothy
It's
Chalamet.
just the hair.
It's the hair, and I'm white.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
Yeah. Do you know that one meme of Miley Cyrus where she's like young and she's got like heavy black eyeliner and her blue
In
eyes?
her eyes, and she's like crazy eyes. Yeah,
that's what people tell me
that's
that
what
I
people.
look like.
That's honestly reason enough
Isn't
to like
it kind of
off
right
yourself.
though? Look at, imagine me with like a smoky eye.
A little. It needs to be darker hair, and you'd have it. Is that the only one you get?
Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good though. That's a good like.
so nice.
That's a
yeah.
great compliment. Yeah, no, those are the ones that I get the most though. But I haven't gotten any ugly ones. Somebody did tell me though I looked like Jim Carrey from The Grinch specifically, and I was like, I don't really know how to take
5
that.
o'clock, stare into the abyss. 5:30. Dinner with myself and I can't cancel that again.
Oh God.
I love Jim Carrey.
I do love Jim Carrey. He's crazy now though, right? Or is it for like
I don't know. See,
memes?
Scientologists. Some of them are Scientologists now.
What's that?
Scientology?
Girl, I don't know what the fuck that is.
You've never heard of Scientology?
Like geometry? What's it called? With the symbols? What is that called?
I'm absolutely
Chemistry.
flabbergasted in this moment. You think chemistry is the same as Scientology?
Bitch, it's science.
Scientology is that religion that like Tom Cruise is in, and I don't even know. They like come knock on your door and they're really weird. They got
Christians?
not to Christian scientists.
Oh no.
Where are you from? Arizona.
We don't have science. We don't have science
have
or
science.
or religion
We
there.
don't have science or God.
Yeah.
Do you have Mormons out there?
Oh, it's only Mormons.
Okay,
It's
okay.
98% Mormons, and then like some Catholics.
Okay. Are you Mormon?
Maybe.
Like from deep down?
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not. I
A
was
lot of
Catholic.
I've met people who like were raised Mormon but are not
and
Mormon
then they
anymore. Yeah.
become gay. They choose to be gay.
They choose
It's
the
why
gay life.
it's so unnatural. I don't know why they would do that.
RuPaul. it's
RuPaul,
me.
you better be on
Mama
top.
Ru.
No, so yeah, so it was only Mormon people. I didn't get raised Mormon, but I was raised Catholic. But like my parents,
around a lot of
my parents didn't give a fuck.
Okay.
Like by the time, because I'm the baby of 5, so by the time I came around, my mom was just tired. She was like,
believe what you gotta believe.
no
to get
first
by.
communion, no.
No, really?
No, I didn't get. I was the only one in my family. I swear to God, that's why I'm so fucked up.
the only one in the family not getting into heaven. That's really jarring.
For
more reasons than one.
Well, my
now.
sister's gay, so neither of us are going.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So we'll be in hell rotting together.
Yeah. You'll have a little cage mate.
We're gonna take over. Yeah, not a cage mate.
I went to Catholic school.
How was that for you?
It was good. My parents are not religious at all. I think they just sent me because it's like a nice school.
What was your class size?
130.
Oh my. What was your ranking?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know?
I like to think.
Number 1.
If I could
you were
guess,
the valid dick.
Do I look like I'm the valid dick?
You look like you have a dick. You gotta edit that
once
out.
Again,
you can't have that in there. You have to edit out. You have a dick. Cut. You have a dick.
I'd like to think I was like maybe before 25 in ranking.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll take it.
It's like being 4th out of 9th.
Fuck off.
Did you know this whole time I've been waiting for you to ask me what my class rank was?
I'm so fucking sorry. I meant to do it.
Yeah,
what,
you should.
What were you number?
So I was a class of I think we had like 630 or some shit, or it was like 580 in between there. I was number 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Troy Bolton. You ever heard of? Wait, was Troy Bolton 14 or 13?
I don't know. I know that I follow his dad on TikTok though. Coach Bolton.
Oh, have you? Wait, speaking of dads from Disney shows, did you ever see the dad
Bob Duncan?
No, the Bob. No, I almost said the Bob. The dad from Wizards of Waverly Place, like sending his ass nudes around.
Oh! His
It's like public knowledge.
No!
Yeah, he sent them to me.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Okay. I was like, if he did, we have
incredible.
to edit that. Oh my God, his ass nudes.
Yeah. And he's like, no, he's like laying flat on the bed, and he like does it over. He's like got an arch. I'm like, damn, girl, I gotta learn something from you.
Kind of like.
No, it's cunt.
Yeah, that is.
It's cunt. Yeah.
Oh my God, what's his name?
I don't know.
What's his name in the show? I feel like it's Henry.
No, that's Henry.
David Henry.
David Henry. No, their dad's. Well, the mom's name is Teresa.
Yeah, and she's Spanish.
Sexy. She's so hot.
Yeah.
She's the hottest Disney mom.
Yeah, she's hot.
Did you ever see that tweet that was like, why would he give up his powers just for somebody? Like, she was bad, but she wasn't that bad. I'm like, bitch, I would give up anything for Teresa.
He gives him up?
He gives up his powers.
I don't remember the plot.
Oh my God. This is speaking of the best shows of all time.
I know, I'm usually really good. I have a really good memory with that kind of stuff.
He gives his powers to his brother because he wants to marry a mortal, but he was
his brother who's Shakira?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. His brother who's Shakira. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So his brother who's Shakira, he gives them to him, but also he gives them to him because he's like being a nice brother and he knows that his brother wouldn't be able to survive. I'm like getting emotional. I'm going to start crying. Talk about crying.
I'm sorry. It's just whenever I talk about
it's just the one thing that
Waverly
triggers me.
Substation, it always gets me right.
I actually never cry. It's really concerning.
Really?
So before I moved to New York, I hadn't cried for like 13 years. Like I was aware of this.
And then New York got
and then I moved
here.
here the first day I got here.
Checks out.
Just sobbing.
Moving is hard.
It was so stressful.
Yeah, I cried when I moved into college, and I live in the state. You ever been to the Streamies?
No, but did you see Emma Chamberlain's Streamies speech that one year when she was like, I know I'm new here, but thanks, guys. LOL.
Yeah, and then she was like, I can't believe I'm
yeah, she was like,
yeah.
I miss her. That's not 2013, but that Streamy speech was atrocious.
She was a little after my like YouTube era, but I still like I follow her on everything.
Oh,
I really enjoy her.
Were you in the beginning of her
when
career?
she was like blonde?
Yeah. I was like when she was doing like thrift store hauls and shit.
I don't know who's canceled now or who. I don't keep up with it, but I fucking loved when she would hang out with the Dolans and James Charles.
Please.
And there's one video where James Charles absolutely fucking eats shit in the mall.
Oh yeah. That clip
I love it.
That clip's iconic. Yeah. No, the Sister Squad, please. That was the best. That was another really good. After 2013, YouTube went through like a huge period of being like ass.
And yes.
And they revived it.
They revived it 100%. They were like the nostalgia. Because I was probably like old. We were probably like in
16,
older
17.
high school.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was like very nostalgic for me to watch it. I don't know why. And I loved, James had like catchphrases that I thought were so fucking funny when he would do like the whole, he would do like, I need this kitty girl up my ass for a real one. Do you know what I mean? And I was like 17. I was like, I think I might make my whole personality this, man.
Think that you're a genius.
Yeah.
one of the only people I've ever really been like I'm a hipster over was Emma Chamberlain. Like
Really?
I was like
An
I found
OG?
her
You
before
found
her and Billie Eilish are my
Riley
two.
Rambo discovered Emma Chamberlain.
I am Emma Chamberlain. I'm also RuPaul. I'm everybody.
I
I am everyone.
Sasha Fierce.
But yeah, no, Emma Chamberlain and Billie Eilish are the two people that I found before everybody else.
I was Billie Eilish before Billie Eilish too. I loved her. I was in her like Bellyache, whatever.
Yeah,
era.
the EP era was the
EP,
best. It was so good.
The one with Vince Staples. What's it
So
called? Burn.
iconic. Yep.
I was like, okay,
good.
And
it's like
it's ampersand burn, by the way. Fuck you.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid fucking dumb bitch. They went to Vegas and bought each other crazy fucking outfits that were like so expensive.
They would do like $6,000 on like a
yeah,
Cartier
like,
necklace.
Let's make the limit $10,000.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
They
what do these
no,
people
literally.
do?
I would be
I
eating
gotta
like
get
top
into
ramen.
that.
No, where is that money now?
I know why we're sitting in front of a camera with a microphone.
Yeah.
Where's that cash?
Yeah, I'm gay. You're basically Emma Chamberlain.
I'm gay. You're questionable. Where's the bag?
Where's the bag? Yeah, no. But there really was like a huge lull in YouTube where like nothing was going on.
Yeah.
And there was no, because I guess that was when Vine was out. Was that, when was Vine a thing?
Oh, you're probably right.
Like right around like
You're
2014.
probably right, you smart
God,
little
I
fuck.
have the timeline down.
That's number 13 talking to you.
Were you a Vine person too? Like were you on the Vine?
No. I mean,
Oh,
I had
really?
it, and I watched it all, but I
Catholic
never made a
school
Vine.
wasn't allowed.
What? No. They can't censor my media.
They can just slap your hands with a ruler.
They can just slap me with a ruler, and I was in my elementary school. My teacher gave kids stitches.
You're lying.
Yeah, I don't know if I can like reveal that. I went to a
Just don't say your
let
name.
Let me
Miss.
Yeah, Miss. Let me for 1 second. I know the topic is YouTube. I could do a whole video on this though.
That's a great topic.
My Catholic elementary school.
That's a great topic.
It was not like it was like a parish school.
Yeah.
I graduated in the class of like 16.
Mm-hmm.
It was
What was your ranking?
absolutely number one out of those heathens.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a fever dream.
Do you know anybody still from that school? Because
Yes.
having one of them on this pod would be insane.
Yeah, that is so smart, and I'm gonna do that. There's this kid. The teacher discovered the kid had like a really messy desk or something, so she brought his desk outside and it was freezing. It was like winter in Rochester.
Mm-hmm.
She dumped his desk out and then made him go clean it up, and he wasn't allowed to wear his coat.
What?
So he was like out in like 15 degrees.
Did
and
he have something
we
in his
all
desk,
watched
though?
him from the window.
Did he have something in his desk like to warrant this?
No, it was just like really messy.
Oh, it was dirty.
Yeah, it was like dirty, like crumbly. He had
my
food
God.
in there, and she
Yeah.
dumped it all out. I was like, pick this up. It was kind of
That's
psychotic.
psychotic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But that if I was a teacher, that's what I would do. I they should never let me be around kids.
Really, I think I'd be such a good teacher, but I just would never want. I'd hate my life.
Well, how old was this? How old were you?
I was in 6th grade, so what are you,
12?
12?
6th grade. I think I could do like 9th.
I
maybe.
would love to be. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I'd love to be a high school teacher. I could
do
never
like
be.
9th or 12th because then in 12th grade you don't have to try. Like the teacher doesn't do anything.
I had so many teachers that I was like friends with, and I still keep in touch with.
Well, you're weird.
Fuck off.
Is that who you watch YouTube with?
Yeah.
How long have we been filming?
What about Glozell?
Oh, do you ever see Glozell's Cinnamon Challenge specifically?
You're asking if I've seen Glozell's Cinnamon Challenge.
When she did it
Take
out
a
of
look
the.
at me and think that. Of
She
course.
did it out of the big spoon. You know,
And she's
it's
like,
like the pot.
Her
Yeah.
tongue goes all the way out.
And she's like, yeah. I love that bitch.
No,
She was another one that got like kind of famous for a little while, like almost broke the mainstream into the mainstream world, where she was like on a TV show and shit. Like I think she had like her own.
Really?
I swear.
She might be another one that's married with a child these days.
Glozell?
Yeah.
I thought she was married during the time. I thought she had a boyfriend. That's like who she called during this. I just burped during the Cinnamon Challenge.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the Vine? This is so random, but have you ever seen the Vine of the girl and she's like, I got it. Vanilla and chocolate swirl with cookie crunch.
Cookie Crunch, please. Of course. Chocolate with Cookie Crunch, please.
Yes.
There are some like niche finds that people don't know as much. That are so
speaking
good.
of niche vines, you know who you do remind me of? You ever seen that video of the girl getting water dumped on her head while she's sleeping? And
Hello.
That's fully you.
Great. Hello.
Add that to the list.
I
Celebrity
always
lookalikes.
think that if I could be a Vine, I'd be the girl, that little kid who goes, walk away. Yay, yay.
I don't think I ever.
If there's too much drama at school, all you gotta do is walk away. Or country boy, I
That
love
one's
you.
that one's iconic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a timeless piece.
I also like that old on the merry-go-round. And he goes, "I want to be a cowboy, baby."
There's so many that I know because you're saying them, but like I cannot think of a single Vine off the top of my head.
I know we gotta watch a compilation.
Yeah, I need a compilation.
I also loved Oh, I said this all the time when I was a child. All the time. It's that guy. I don't remember his fucking name. I think it's Evan something. And he's got like blonde hair and it's long, and his hat gets stuck in the car window. And he's like, "What's up? Me and my boys gonna go see Uncle Cracker. Give me my hat back, Jordan. Jordan, go see Uncle Cracker now." Do you know what I'm talking about?
I am so scared right now. Like, I just forgot where I was at.
It's just like that was actually me putting a spell on.
I expect hair loss in 3 to 8 weeks, literally. God, it's already happening, but you're gonna speed up the process.
3 weeks.
3 to 8 weeks. Also the term of my pregnancy.
3-day weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my god, congrats. We gotta quit. What time
I don't even know what we're doing.
I don't know
if any of this was
Is
coherent.
any of this usable?
Oh my god, wait, I used to like make YouTube videos, and I would always be like, I hope this is usable. That was like a running bit I had.
Okay.
Wait,
this is a whole place we have to go down. I made YouTube videos.
Same.
I don't want to say someone's gonna find them somewhere. They're still up. I cannot get them down.
They're up.
Yeah.
I need one of the gurus to go out there.
No, I don't want to ever have them be seen. They're so
What were they like?
No. Oh, it was right when it was right when. Do you remember her name was Talia, and she did makeup, but she also had cancer. She died. It was really sad.
No, that's really sad though.
Okay,
I don't know.
She was a little makeup guru, but she died. And I made a video, and I was like, guys, I just learned that Talia died. Like, I did my reaction.
You did not publicize that poor girl's death.
No, I did. Okay, I was 11, but I absolutely.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. I reacted to that poor girl's death, and I posted it, and it's somewhere on the internet.
How many views did it get?
I guarantee you
1.
10.
I would do like full, like I tried to do the cinnamon challenge, and I was like fully, but I actually.
Did you have a following?
I did not.
Okay.
Thank God. I really tried to do YouTube when I was like 16 again, like when Emma Chamberlain came back up. So I was like really, like I was going full throttle.
I know there's like something so weird about like even this. Sometimes I'm like, should I be embarrassed?
Oh,
but
fully.
I'm like, no.
Well, we should be embarrassed.
Well, yeah.
Look at us.
No, but like being 16 and making a YouTube video and then like having people from my high school see it, I would be so embarrassed.
Did people ever play videos? Like, do people ever even like your TikToks? Do they ever play them in front of you? Because that's traumatic.
How about this? I was in a performance for broadcasting class last semester.
That's not a real class.
I know I go to liberal arts college, and we're talking about podcasting, and I was like talking about how I want to start a podcast, and then he was like, "Oh, like do you have experience?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm on TikTok. I like make videos. I want to do podcasts, whatever." Someone looked me up on TikTok. I'm in class, and they play the first one that comes up like to themselves. They didn't know their volume was on, so I'm literally in class sitting in a full classroom of kids, and it goes, "What's up, sluts?" And it's me.
Wait, you gave out your username in the middle of this class?
No, but if you search my first and last name,
I guess. I mean, hey, 1 million followers.
When the first episode of the podcast came out, I was like I was in the middle of a presentation, and I was like, by the way, my podcast just started.
by the way, guys,
could check it out after
Pesto
this.
Pod.
Yeah.
Please follow. I followed 54. I'm the 54th.
Oh my god!
No,
Do
I
you
actually
want a
don't know.
fucking
I
trophy?
I just made that up. Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh no, people watching
Making
videos in class.
YouTube,
Yeah, so people would like pull up my videos in the middle. I was like in like
school.
9th grade history class, and this bitch, her name was Mariah. She would play my videos. No, you can keep that in. Fuck you, Mariah. She would she would play my videos in the middle of class, and she would be like, "Ah, kiki, it's so funny," and I'd literally be like enraged.
Yeah.
Like I would be so upset because I was horrendous. Like I was the worst person on earth. I mean, I don't know what changed. It's just me asking you, when did you actually start making TikToks? Like really actually make TikToks?
COVID lockdown.
Okay, same.
Okay, perfect.
I think. So I was making TikToks. Oh no, it's a lie. I started in 2019 because I did TikToks when I would make, when people used to like do voiceovers over the video playing on their laptop.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I was like one of the first ones. I was on Top Mojo. Yeah,
Good
that was
job.
a really big accomplishment. That's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. Watch Mojo said my name.
Did that woman say it?
I think so.
That
I
woman?
don't remember. It was like 3 years ago, but
the woman.
I know. Yeah.
The
Welcome
Mrs.
to Watch
Mojo. Yeah. And
Um,
today we're counting down. She can honestly.
she could get it.
I don't know what she looks like, but I'd smash.
I would fully swipe right.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
And I think that's all the time we have.
6 hours later.
We probably should wrap it up. I have no idea. I really got to start timing
It
these.
is a time warp in here.
Thank you so much for joining on the Pesto Pod, episode 3 of the Pesto Pod.
Oh, you've been recording this? I just thought you wanted to hang out with me.
I was just talking about the genocide for fun.
Well, of course, thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell them where to find you.
Well, I deleted TikTok because it's a Chinese owned. I'm just kidding.
I thought you were serious, and my butt just clenched.
No, but I really did delete TikTok. But you can find me on there.
You did?
Yeah, I deleted it. I didn't even talk about that. Yeah, I deleted it. I
Are
deleted it
you
like a month and a half
yanking my
ago.
fucking
I
dick?
swear, you can check my phone right now. I wish I was yanking your dick. We'll do that later.
Why did I invite you on this?
Well, I mean, I still have it's on there.
You can still see the receipts.
Anyways, you can find me on there at Ramboof. Sometimes I go on there and like make videos and I just like talk shit. It's RAMBOOF. Do you want to know how I got my name?
Please.
So when I was in college, we always used to say we want to boof something, and boofing to us meant we wanted to shove it up our ass because
we say boof too,
yeah,
but not for in that context.
Oh, well, like we would be like we want to boof Mexican food, and that would just be like we wanted to shove because we want it so bad we would shove it up our ass.
That.
And my last name's Rambo, so Ramboof.
Ramboof. We say boof. Like how you feeling today? I'm feeling a little boofy.
Yeah, no, it's like bad.
Yeah.
We would also, so this kid named Vinny, he would always go,
Vinny Boof?
oh, that's boof. Yeah, Vinny Boof. He would always be like, oh, boof. Like, that's boof.
Yeah.
Like,
We say that.
Yeah.
I like to go boof. Throw a little gag in there.
Yeah. A little sound
I
effect.
love to throw a gag in when I can.
So yeah, you can find me on TikTok there.
Yep.
I didn't even register that was a good, like, gag joke. Like a sexual innuendo.
What about where to find you on Instagram?
Anyways, you can find me on Instagram at jpg.rambo, JPG as in Jean-Paul Gaultier. Because we're related. I'm actually Jean-Paul Gaultier.
I thought it was JPG like JPEG.
It is.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, cut that.
No, that's funny.
That,
No, that's the joke though. But it doubles. Anyways, where can everybody find you?
Oh yeah, no one's ever asked me that. More
This is my
pesto,
podcast,
please.
bitch.
More pesto, please, all over the place. And I think that's all. That's all.
All the time allotted.
That's all she wrote. All right, well, it's time for
Alrighty,
you to leave.
I gotta get out of here.
It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.